So for the next hour, courtesy of the Twitch bounty board, we're going to try Chicken Police Paint It Red, which is a point and click voice acting game where everybody is like look at that picture there and you'll get the idea. And we're playing as two grizzled chicken police detectives. And there is a button that will be appearing periodically for my stream that are watching live if you want to learn more about the game and pick it up for yourself. So this is sponsored for at least the hour. If we carry on playing past the hour though, that will not be sponsored. Just so we're clear. And we're starting a new game. If it's still too loud after whatever intro we're about to see, tell me and I'll turn it down again. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. I believe there is voice
acting. I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me.
That's pretty amazing. He sounds
my
like
name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn
That's who he sounds like. He sounds like Abe Vigoda. He sounds exactly like Abe Vigoda.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure. Why not?
This is like the After Dark version of Zootopia.
It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over.
Oh no, he's only 121 days from retirement. I think we know how this is going to end.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, see, he jinxed himself twice. He's double dead now. Clawville City. That's disturbing.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame
also
can
language.
She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body.
Also we're a sexist chicken detective.
Secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte. I was sure she'd have a sophisticated sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk.
But
she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Did I press X? I guess I did. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Guess I should really talk to you before I look at my notes and stuff. Oh, okay. Ask, question, look, speak.
Let me introduce myself.
Allow myself to intro. That is a photoshopped animal.
Oh, you're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Only just started, LoJack.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Sounds a bit like Barbara Streisand.
Look, miss, I work for the police and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
The fur ends at her shoulder, and that disturbs me more than if she was just like a furry.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, Would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But
I mean, it's on
bourbon,
purpose.
please.
It's like that Pigeon Boyfriend game.
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
I've got a codex.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
He likes pointing at people. Oh, cutscene. Are we supposed to see something there? Cheap whiskey.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
Oh. What?
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life. Before
See you later,
Molly
Luke.
left me and took our daughter.
So that is the daughter of a parrot and a chicken, I guess?
The Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
I'm trying to see what they are. A hamster, a fox, a leopard, an owl, I think.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
M.B. Davis.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
So that's him. And a bunch of kids. Oh, his wife or whatever must have been like a school teacher, I think.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
Okay, let's talk to Deborah. Let's look at Deborah.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
At least he isn't saying peck.
It's a
Oh, I
very
accidentally skipped.
strange matter.
I double clicked.
First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
Hello.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't
Oh,
mind,
we're not gonna get to
I'd
here.
like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
New function, questioning. What if I press the light switch though? Oh, okay, well. Story checks out. Oh, I'll take my last cigarette, please.
Last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Take the gun.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
Take my badge.
My wallet.
Might as well
and my
pretend to be a
badge.
police officer.
The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine.
Chief
So I got this
Bloodboil.
one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
Interesting. Hey, sorry, I was looking for my gun. No reason. Answer these questions. Oh. What is this drawing? Subject John Doe. Oh, right, that's her husband or something? Oh, wait, no, this is suspicious. This fellow is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that. Focus suspicions. Impression suspicious. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Is he suspicious? I am suspicious. Why are you suspicious? That's a great series of pictures. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Okay. Detective Meter is your best friend. It shows you how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side. I promise nothing.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in.
That is horrifying.
hard.
That's going to replace the whale in my nightmares. Okay, Deborah Ibanez. Cautious. Who exactly are you? That's a fair question.
Who
Not loaded.
exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important.
That's not
enough
what a
to
normal
deal with
person
such a
says when you ask their name.
delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
I'd say that's going to make her
Believe
uncomfortable.
me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Tell me which part of the city you live in. You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right? She's shy and doubtful. I don't see any issue with asking either of these. Well, I mean, that's just insulting. Let's have this one.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Can I make it auto scroll? I don't want to skip. Oh, yeah, there we are. There we are. Oh, I guess it'll apply now.
I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
Would you rather I insulted you? Why did you have to visit me on this particular evening? Stop playing the Frightened Prey, Sunshine, and start singing. Sure, let's start with
Why did you
more
have to visit me
gentle
this
information.
particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
Do you?
I don't doubt that for a second,
I
Miss
do.
Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress.
She
and
stole
thought
Mr.
it's
T's
also
necklace.
Important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
She's frightened. Do you even know what you want?
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving
Is
her
she a
home
cat?
lately, only if she really has
I think she
to.
might be a cat. There was a cat on the box.
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
What's that supposed to
I
mean?
don't know what you mean.
Yeah, neither do I,
Of
honestly.
course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that. What do you want from me?
That's straight to the point. Why not?
Oh, don't be silly, Deborah. I mean your employer. I was just talking to myself out loud.
Well, Miss Katsenko thinks you're a great detective, and you're also reliable. That's why I came.
Did she also give you the lockpick?
Please, could you let this go? I'm really embarrassed.
Sorry, sweetheart. I'm just teasing you. As soon as I saw you, you were
Is there
forgiven.
an extra space there?
That's
I think there was an
that's
extra
very
space
nice
there.
of you.
It has nothing to do with being nice, Deborah, but you're welcome.
He very clearly said you're, not you are. Have you ever felt truly vulnerable? That's not something you say to someone.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Yeah, why should I believe you at all?
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer.
Almost maxed out the bar.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him...
The frog?
Ibn Wessler.
Oh.
The Kingpin.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a rat.
May God help me.
Oh, well,
So you get it
the
now.
Kingpin is a rat. I get
The
it.
secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Albert Wesker, the Kingpin. Okay. Important clue. Okay, yes. Albert Wesker. Continue. I like that it gives you the option to retry if you mess up.
I don't even know what these papers are.
Oh, I like that animation. Infamous Gangster. Okay, we've got places. I thought that said Hotel Anus. Well, can we go?
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
Did she give me it? I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman.
I know Molly very well.
I just said that.
Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss
She's a
Ibanez
Russian
is
cat.
a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
That's a very disturbing picture.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing
Oh right,
piece.
the parrot is his
She was
kid.
wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The way
Or his wife, one of the
caressing
two.
Her beautiful
Ex-wife.
long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
That doesn't also.
Mr. Featherland?
Oh no, I'm shocked.
Santino, are you alright?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't
What
you?
is
Oh,
this?
of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm choosing to believe that this is the
you'll have no
prequel
trouble
to
finding Miss
Bioshock.
Katsenko, but there's one small
We see everybody as
problem,
animals
Mr.
because of
Featherland.
the
Let
splicing.
me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
A bunny rabbit. Okay. Gotta go to the Tsar Club. Okay, yep, I understand. Did I just leave her here? Did I go?
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
Could he break into my bedroom?
Thank you again, Mr. Sonny.
Don't mention
Well,
it,
Mike, bye.
Deborah. I had no other plans for today, except drink. But tell me, do you have a light?
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Thought so.
That's the perfect chance for a police cop joke. Anyway. Oh, listen to
I
the
don't
city.
see colors anymore. Only emptiness.
Cigarette? Yes, I know.
Everything faded. I need another drink.
How do I leave? Jump out the window. Then, oh, I need to phone the bunny probably, right? Yeah, there you go. Do I have to actually do the rotary phone? No. Okay. Wait, I do? Chat, I went past the message too quickly. What is the rabbit's number? It was 555 something. Was it like 3 something next? Come on, somebody must have been watching the screen. Yeah. 932? Alright, let's see if you're right.
Hey, Lewis.
Aha!
Am I bothering
Well
you?
remembered.
Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later.
Christ, that was quick.
He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to
All right,
mention
that
that
explains
he's a
it.
rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis.
It's like
Can
he's
you
an
drive
assassin.
Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
He's so
So
tall.
long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay. I wish. Oh, I just leave via this probably. Main scenes move the story forwards. These scenes also help determine which locations open or close down. Limited scenes are open for a specific duration, which is determined by the main story progression. If you're a completionist, be sure to visit them all before you move on to the next main scene. Closed scenes cannot be reached for the time being. Okay. I don't have any other options currently, I just wanted to check just in case.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving.
Is that stock footage of
half-drunk,
New York?
risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same.
Oh yeah, it's his wife. Okay.
And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show,
Lewis.
with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
And there you go.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
I have a feeling we'll be learning more about that. They look suspicious to me.
Phyllis and Royce. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads.
Wow.
But harmless.
Well, look at that.
That's not
Hey,
the voice I was
Sonny,
expecting.
What you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop. Just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bird. By the way, you're on luck.
Is that supposed to be Scottish?
Not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather.
Your trick
flock
spotters who
together.
got dark in her
I
later
see
books.
you're still the funny guy around here.
How does he take off that
Find the
raincoat
giant feather
with all
duster at
the
the shooting
prickles
range.
going through it?
As always.
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief.
I was hoping for the option to tear it down.
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages. Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane
I was
cult
expecting a
secret
Resident Evil
hideout
reference.
over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. Let's start left and go right.
Monica Rosen, receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart.
Look, you just
of the
got over your
PD.
Coves phobia.
She's
Don't
too
let this
good for
startle
this
you.
place, even for this city. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's
Technically,
a
the
holiday
voice is
since I
Fenneco
got
and
out of
Agretsuko.
here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, never mind. She's suddenly
Yeah,
developed an
you
accent.
could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
The glasses aren't
You know
on
I didn't
anything.
mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic. Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time?
Language.
Mort,
Is he a
you
snake?
scabious beast. What the hell
He's a
did
snake
you
with a
do?
beard.
It's Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got
Oh, yeah,
knocked on the
Urakamura,
head
yeah.
with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat. Am I right?
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything
He is hissing a lot, though.
wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess?
Right next to him, I think.
Is that little pimp of a midget still
Wow.
sniffing around you?
Jesse is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. Do you understand that? Don't you?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you.
Something
but
that's
keep it
never
down till
covered in
then,
all these
okay?
animal
You
games
don't need
is
this
at some
shit,
point
and I don't need it
interspecies
either.
relationships happen, so where are all the hybrid animals?
You've always been a good friend.
Heh, more like a clucking pigeon. Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha, but nah, he's just a lapdog.
Sent to the salt mines? Now let's talk to Ciara's dog.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco.
Look at the fur coming
I
out
see
of
you're
his
busy,
arms.
as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes.
Just don't mention giant
This
flying
son of a
insects
lizard
around him.
comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and
Hybrids
Plato
are
for
usually
that.
sterile.
And of course, Blood Boil.
But they should also
Hope I
exist
won't
for
run
one
into any of
generation,
them
right?
tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco. But we'll see how he reacts.
Got information.
No worries, pal.
But this is a universe where everybody has a human body. Officer Barkman, and it's a dog.
One of Blood Boyle's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course.
Oh, we don't get to talk to him? Is he holding a torch in his mouth?
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick.
Shooting range officer area.
I'm really not in the mood to meet Deputy Malloy, or any of my ex-colleagues from the Predatory Division. This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Wearing military fatigues? Oh, for goodness sake. If you let the ammunition boxes, I'll leave them open again, I'll kick your clucking ass.
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it. Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. What, are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
What is this?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
We have no idea.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Is that his gun?
For the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You
That's
can't bring
shotgun.
your shotgun, okay?
Bertha's a shotgun.
Stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can
Susie
come.
and Bertha.
That's what I want to hear.
Hey, there were
Linda?
4 weapons here. Where are the others? You're not bringing them with you, I hope.
Well, we're going to a bar, aren't we?
You took the shotgun anyway.
That's the point.
And? What?
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? We're only there to sniff around, not start a
How does he know we're going to a
war.
nightclub? We didn't tell him that, did we?
War, bar, what's the difference? And it's freaking New Year's Eve, right?
Of all that's furry, you know what? I don't even care.
That's the
Crimes?
spirit.
Crimes.
Seriously, Marty, why the hell do you need 3 guns?
Who said
I want him to
have
ask about
just
Linda.
3?
Is there a shooting minigame? Oh god. Aim your guns at the enemies, avoid shooting the hostages. Simple as that. Okay, rats are bad. Oh, that's bad too. Did I reload? Oh, right click. Why is it right click and not R? Get out of here, elephant. Oh, I missed. Ooh, that was close. You get an awful long time to do this, huh? No! Still got an achievement. Sharpshooter. Oh, hey, I destroyed your score. Get wrecked.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee in the hop dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty. With a different Sonny.
Well, alright. To the city then.
You don't have to come
Yeah,
with
that didn't
me
really
now.
matter. It was just a minigame.
Okay, I know. Let's go.
It's fine. We're here to listen to him talk.
Sonny, there's a little problem.
Is it a giant
Not
buffalo
so
man?
little, and it smells too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
Wow.
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Wait, where is he though? There!
It's
a bloodhound.
Doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually.
With a gut.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission,
He's adorable.
of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino.
It's not a crow,
What
he's
the
a
hell are you
chicken.
doing here?
Hey, hey, hey. Careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss.
Do they?
To serve
Doesn't
and
it clock?
protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart.
Hard-boiled
It's New Year's
chickens
Eve
are
and I
known
haven't
for
seen my old
violence.
Partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun.
It wasn't even a pistol, it was a shotgun?
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening,
I recognize his voice.
You especially. Fuck off right
Wow.
now, Santino.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first, and it would be nice to say goodbye to
I did speak to the
Monica,
chief.
too.
Okay, I need to talk to Monica.
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves.
Overly so for being chickens.
Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other too.
Will do,
You cannot
Monica.
pet the dog in Chicken
Yes,
Police.
ma'am.
Someone regrettably inform the Twitter. Can I just go from here? Yeah. So I can go to the club and go to nothing else. Wait, no, that meant timed thing, right? Hop dog.
The hop dog was like the last warning. The you can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Look, it's noir. They really like indulging in the lingo. Fly, that's amazing.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's a fly playing a guitar with 4 hands, I think.
I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us.
Oh no,
like
there's social commentary involving...
Your heart is pure gold, buddy.
But
you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be. Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Guess not. Fly in the soup.
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
It's
the
a hot
name
dog.
Hot Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray.
Who said that?
Some kind of cave troll?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go, it's not gonna let me go in there. Warning? Oh, it is bug racism.
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown.
Ew.
They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Oh, we can go in.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah.
So we've got racism and baby eating so far.
That's for sure.
And Rocket Raccoon. For me, old time... Oh, for the old time's sake, achievement unlocked. Fly me to the moon.
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's
Excuse
a
me?
pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
Okay, I'm not going to touch the jukebox just in case like a real song or something starts playing.
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
I get the reference. Frankly, my dear, etc. Gone with the Wind, 1960.
Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
Yeah, that's what I said,
If there's still
1930.
life in you when you're full of buckshot.
I was close.
It's going
3 out of the 4 numbers were right.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah.
He
as
sounds
matter
like a
of fact,
snitch.
It's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
He really loves
Everybody's
pointing at
going
people.
somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, huh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
He's gonna be a spurned lover of the cat lady.
Do you think it's about a lady?
Yeah.
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
New function, ask. Oh. Which one is ask about the lady?
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
So I can ask about everything?
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems
Yeah,
like
I heard that
everyone's
somewhere.
in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this
Yeah, I
city's
want there to
been
be a
there.
mafia frog. That would be
Sorry,
perfect.
guys. But then, it had a different name.
But it doesn't
and
look
a
like it because there's a
different
mafia rap.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
I've gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm,
This would have been a perfect game
I'm
to have
sorry,
Batman and
Zip.
Robin without
That
explicitly
ocelot
stating it.
is
If one of
gorilla.
the chickens was a bat
Baboon,
and the other one was a
not
robin.
Gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
Fair indeed.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
Wow.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple.
Space
yeah.
adventures?
But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Wow. That didn't seem to achieve anything, really.
That Natasha's a mysterious woman. A real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the Millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice. Makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club. Just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name The Czar.
Yeah, it has 1 or 2 noir
right?
references.
The old
Just 1 or
click
2,
is
though.
still clicking,
Doesn't go too
right?
heavy on it.
Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for this straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Doesn't look that destroyed to me.
Whatever you need, just call us.
I cluck and will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
Daily offer. Almost ham and tomato? What is DC? Dog coin?
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner. Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
There's so many noir cliches it could be going towards.
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird. There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
Okay. So that's one optional side thing, but there was another.
Yeesh. My condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can
We are almost
smell
nearing the end of our hour.
She's an exotic, too. An impala, maybe?
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
Ah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We
Oh,
gotta
if I hadn't
find
found
out
the gun
who this
already,
Natasha
yes.
is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly.
Well, I pointed you. He's not looking out the window. I think I got everything I needed from the drawers here, honestly. Yeah, still gotta go to the club. And yeah, Molly is his wife. But yeah, as a reminder, as we end the close off on the hour, this has been sponsored coverage via the Twitch bounty board. So it's provided the game for free for purposes of that. There has been a button popping up ever so often that you can press to learn more about the game and purchase it if you want. It's on Steam as well. I don't know what else it's available on. Let me go double check the price real quick. On Steam it is... Well, there's a free demo for one, although we probably played through what that would encompass, more or less. You can buy the soundtrack for £4. The full game is $17.99 in British pounds. That probably means $20. And it is sitting on very positive with 240 reviews at time of us seeing these things. It's got eyes in the back of his head. Ah yes, a well-known chicken trait. So it's well received, but maybe being overlooked a little bit. I like it so far. I don't mind noir stuff. I enjoy poking fun at it, but that is part of the fun. Not sure about the ham-fisted social commentary yet, but maybe they'll do something with it later.
Just a bunch of useless crap in there.
Oh, I found Reddit.